Hello, I just wanted to show you how to fill in a reimbursement form. The first thing you're going to do is enter your name, your address, your city, state, zip code, as well as your country. And you'll notice as I type in these rows, it automatically fills in right below. So you only have to enter it once. When you come over here, you'll notice that the invoice date, the reimbursement rate, and invoice number are already filled in for you. There is nothing you need to do over there. Down below, you need to enter in your telephone number. And next to that is your email address. And then, of course, what state you're in and what ward you're in. If you are filling a reimbursement form in for mileage, you will need to put in your address of where you're starting from. So that will usually be your home address. Then your address of destination, which is where you are teaching at. Under that is purpose. Usually that is to teach seminary. And then round trip mileage. This you can find by just simply going to Google Maps and looking up the mileage from house to church building you're teaching at. And then if it's the same route home, you just double it. So if it's 5 miles from my house to my church building, I would put 10 round trip miles. Then I'm going to go below and I'm going to enter in the months that I need to be reimbursed for. Here I have it from August to December, but if you are filling this in for your first half of the year, you're going to change that from August to December to January to May. So if Monday was the 1st, I would click on that. I traveled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then you'll see over here, it automatically calculates the math for it. You don't have to do anything. Let's say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's no seminary, but I did do it again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and so on. And you will continue to do that for every month you travel to teach seminary. Now let's say you did travel for in-service meetings. You'll see under here is varied travel, and here you can enter the date you did travel. So let's say I traveled on the 8th. And you'll put in your starting point, so your home address, and then the building you went to, usually church building, for the in-service. There is the multi-stake seminary in-service we do hold every January and August, so you could get reimbursed for those, especially for those who live far away and make the drive. And you would just put under purpose, seminary in-service. And then you would do how much mileage it took you from your home to get to the UTSA building. So if it was 20, you do 20. This is different. This is round trip. This is one way. Therefore, you have to do it again. And then you do the opposite from the church building to your home address. Same purpose. And then if it's the same amount of mileage, you do 20. Down below that, there's a tab called Receipt Detail. Click on that, and you're going to enter in what it is you're getting reimbursed for. Let's say I went to Walmart. I bought myself some printer ink because I use a lot for seminary, and it cost me $45. Also purchased at Walmart some pencils for my students, and that cost me $5. It automatically calculates it down here for you, and if you go back to your reimbursement request tab, it automatically calculates it for you down here. Other expenses, $50, and then it adds it up for you. Now, if you for some reason had a lot of in-services and this just isn't enough, there is another tab called Additional Varied Travel, and here you can enter the extra dates of in-services you may have traveled. When you are done, if you're able to print this into a PDF form or save as a PDF form, you can use your electronic signature from there if you have that. If you don't, you may leave it blank And what happens is I will just put in this box received by email or received by mail, depending on how you send it to me. If you are submitting receipts for purchases, I have to have original receipts. I can't do emailed copy unless it's an online purchase. And one more thing, if this is your first time getting reimbursed, you do need to make sure you fill out one of these. This is a payee setup form. This means you are giving us permission to reimburse you, and you are telling us how you would like to be reimbursed. If you want it quickly, your best option is to do an automatic deposit, and you would give your bank information here. If you don't want to, this is totally optional, you don't have to, and a check will be mailed instead, but it would take longer. At the bottom is where you will print, sign, and date the form. When you are finished, then you may email the form to your S&I administrative assistant. Now, if you have any questions when you are filling this out or any problems, please do not hesitate and reach out to the S&I admin, and she will be happy to help you with whatever questions you have.